Hey guys, welcome to a manga tag video. Now this is in response to T-Dog's manga tag, who I believe I've done some of his in the past before. And I was interested to do this one because a lot of the questions I don't think I've answered before, and if I have, I can't really remember doing them. And this is also a good chance for anyone who is new to the channel to learn a bit more about the type of manga I read and what I like. So let's get started with the first question, which is what manga got you into reading manga? That goes to Attack on Titan, the first series I ever started collecting. This right here is actually the oldest volume in my collection. I got it about 2.5 years ago, and it's what you can thank for all of this garbage. Next up is an underrated series that you'd recommend. Yamada-kun and the Seven Witches. Okay, more people need to read this series because it's friggin' awesome. There's about 12 or so volumes out in English, and the entire series, like all 200 plus chapters, it's still publishing every week, are available on Crunchyroll if you have a premium membership. That's how I got into this series, and I just remember when I first found out about this, I binged the crap out of it in just a couple weeks. I caught right up. Like, it was some of the most fun I ever had reading manga. It's a shonen high school comedy romance, but it has so much charm and the characters are all super likable. It has some legitimate, really suspenseful moments, but it can also be super lighthearted and funny. Basically, you got this one guy who accidentally kisses this girl, and all of a sudden they switch bodies. And you might be thinking already, this doesn't sound all that great, it sounds sort of cliched. Like, seriously, just please check it out if you love, you know, slice of life, high school, comedy stuff. Because I have a feeling that you will really enjoy what you read. Also, yeah, to stay away from that anime. They like took 80 chapters or something and shrunk it down into just a tiny series. Like, no. But if you did enjoy the anime, then I highly recommend reading the manga, because there is a lot you are missing out on. Next question is, who is your least favorite manga protagonist? Oh god. Oh, I hope that I would never have to mention this guy's name again. Yukiteru Amino from Future Diary. Okay, this guy is a complete idiot. He is so dumb. And the writing for this guy is all over the place. His character development is all out of whack. And honestly, there's really not much else to say. I just hated everything about this guy. I did a full review for Future Diary. You can check that out where I go into more detail on just how bad this series is. But yeah, Yuki, piece of trash character, one of the worst I've ever seen. And I know a lot of people do like Future Diary, and if you do, I would love to know why. The next question is, what manga do you own that you want to read more of? JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Oh, I cannot wait to read more of JoJo. Like, I see the Twitter feed, it's just full of memes. It's full of JoJo memes. Like, friggin' today, Malik Obama posted a JoJo meme. Like, I want to be in on that. I want to see what the big deal with all the memes is. Because, I mean, Battle Tendency was great, but it was short, so, I mean, there's not too much you could meme. But, I mean, I just hear Stardust Crusaders, completely full of memes, cannot wait. And I'm definitely not going to be waiting for much longer, because honestly, it's going to be like 2 years before Stardust Crusaders finishes releasing in English. No way in hell I'm waiting that long. So once I get a few series on my backlog out of the way, I will be jumping back into JoJo for part 3. Cannot wait. Next question is, what series you are going to be reading next? Now, I'm currently reading Claymore. I'm almost actually done, and my review will honestly be out pretty shortly. And after that, I plan on jumping right in to Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind. Look at how massive this thing is. Like, what? I'm already in love with this series because of the art, so I mean, I just can't friggin' wait. It's only 7 volumes long. It won't take me that long to read and review. And ever since I got it, people have just been telling me how amazing it is, so I cannot friggin' wait to start it. The next question is, what 2017 manga release are you most looking forward to? Now, aside from more volumes and series that I'm already collecting, I'm really excited for the Blade of the Immortal reprints. I have the first one on order. It should be here in a couple days. But this is a series that I've heard some amazing things about. Like, people friggin' love Blade of the Immortal. People who have read it usually have it as one of their top manga series. Problem is, though, is that some of the volumes are pretty hard to come by now. I mean, there's a lot of them. So if you didn't know, Dark Horse is actually reprinting them as omnibuy. So I'm really excited to start picking these up, and hopefully we don't have to wait too long for each release. Next question is, what weekly or monthly manga do you read online? One Punch Man, My Hero Academia, Food Wars, Fairy Tail, One Piece, Attack on Titan, and Venom Saga. Oh, and of course, friggin' Yamada-kun and the Seven Witches. Now, some of these I haven't really read in a while. You know, stuff like Food Wars and Yamada-kun, and I think it's just because I like reading physical manga a lot better. And, you know, while I love some of these series, you know, they aren't super high priorities for me. I don't need to immediately immediately know what's going to happen. Then you have stuff like Attack on Titan and Vinland Saga and One Piece, stuff that I always want to know what's going on, stuff I want to be reading it like the hour a new chapter comes out. The next question is, what is your favorite all-in-one manga series? Boom! All You Need Is Kill, although to be fair, it didn't have very much competition, because the only other all-in-one manga series I think I've read is friggin' Sandland. Which, don't get me wrong, it was great, but I mean, All You Need Is Kill, yo, this shit is friggin' fire. This is also pretty significant because this is the first full series that I ever reviewed on this channel. I still go back and forth on whether it's better than the movie or not, I mean, but they're both really, really good. It's not an entirely original story, but I just love the way that it is told. And if you're a big fan of science fiction time travel stories, then you really should check out All You Need Is Kill. It also has some amazing artwork by Takeshi Obata. And the final question is, what is your favorite story arc in manga? Now, this was kind of hard because I've read a lot of series with some pretty amazing story arcs. A lot of great arcs in One Piece. The first arc in Bleach is friggin' phenomenal. There are even some arcs in Dragon Ball and Attack on Titan that I really love. But of course, as per usual, one series has rose above all of the rest. And my favorite manga arc of all time, so far, is the farm arc in Vinland Saga. I know, exciting, the friggin' farm arc. How can a story arc that takes place on the farm be better than the friggin' Paramount War? How can it be better than Ichigo saving Rukia from the Soul Society? And I wondered that too when I was first starting to read this arc. I'm like, we're on the farm now? Like, the first arc in Vinland Saga was so amazing, it was so perfect, had some of the best action I've ever read. It had some awesome epic moments, incredibly memorable characters. I'm like, how can you top this? Because after that arc ends, the story takes a pretty drastic shift, where we see our main character Thorfinn having no friggin' idea what to do with his life. But somehow, some way, I don't even know how this was even possible, the farm arc is better than anything that came before it. Like, the level of character development we get during this arc is mind-blowing. You know, the things Thorfinn has to deal with. He has to deal with his past. He has to deal with his future. He has all these decisions to make. All these things are happening. He starts meeting new people who have huge impacts on his life, all while he's friggin' working at a farm. And I think the smaller scale of this arc just really helps focus on the character development, which is the main reason for this arc, and it was done so impeccably well. But it didn't lack any of the great action and artwork that Vinland Saga is known for. I mean, if anything, the art just keeps getting better. And while the action scenes weren't on a crazy scale like they were before, they were still very brutal and suspenseful. And of course, the story laid the groundwork for the current arc in Vinland Saga, which, oh my god, it's just, if you haven't been reading Vinland Saga, please get on that. Just please, okay? I know I do this a lot. I know I do this a lot, and I should really stop it. But listen, guys, Vinland Saga is the greatest thing I have ever read. You seriously owe it to yourself to read Vinland Saga. If you haven't read Vinland Saga, you have no idea how good things can be. You have no idea how good manga can be. These are truly some of the greatest works of art you can possibly own. Okay, so what I need you guys to do right now, I need you guys to go online, go wherever you buy manga, okay, and buy book one. Like, I don't even care, just do it. Just do it, don't even worry. If you're hesitant about buying manga, just buy it, okay, and read book one. Alright, okay, we're good? We're good. Now after you read book one, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it, don't even worry. Okay, just buy book two, but don't stop there, okay? Because book two is so good. So good, you're gonna want to know what happens next. Buy book 3, okay? Okay, so get that as well, because you're gonna want to read it right after book 2. And of course, book 3 ends on a pretty big cliffhanger. You're gonna want book 4. Once you read book 4, something's gonna click in your head. You're gonna be like, oh my god, Joel was right. This is the greatest thing in existence. And of course, you're gonna want to buy the rest of the series and pre-order book 9. Then you can catch up to the new chapters online, and then we good. So yeah. With that, thank you guys so much for watching. You can leave your thoughts in the comments below. Now, as always with these manga tags, I'd like to tag friggin' everyone who's watching this video. If you don't make videos, you can leave your responses in the comments. I would love to see them. And with that, I will see you guys in my next video. Let's friggin' go.